10 Best UK Cities for Graduates. After becoming a university graduate, life priorities change. An accommodation near a university campus no longer remains a top priority. Among other factors that take priority is getting a new or changing job. This goes a long way in determining the city you would live in as a graduate. Some cities are good for graduates, whilst others are not. In this video, I will show you the best UK cities for graduates so that you may know where you beam your searchlight. Research has shown some of the best UK cities for graduates to live and find a good job. Graduates consider such factors as the frequency of job advert, average salaries, cost of living, and available utilities and their costs. Now, with all these put together, here are the 10 best cities for graduates in the United Kingdom. 10. Norwich. Norwich is one of the best cities for graduates as it's full of enjoyable, lively moments, creativity, energy and culture. It's a great place to explore for those feeling nostalgic about their university life. We recommend Norwich as one of the best cities for graduates because of the high employment rates and low costs of living. The city is such an inexpensive place to live in. The average salary in Norwich is £26,813, while the average monthly cost of living is £668.73. If you want to rent a one-bed apartment, you'll need just £544 per month. The rate of employment in this city is 73%. To make life more interesting, there is an average of 8 bars per 10,000 people in Norwich, while the city has 105 restaurants per 10,000 people. 9. Bristol. Bristol, a city, county and unitary authority in England. This city is known to be a place for start-up companies. It has outstanding natural beauty with fresh air to enjoy. It's also an eco-friendly city since it has the best recycling rates, carbon emissions and gas consumption. It's the next on our list of the 10 best cities for graduates in the UK. Why? Due to the high levels of education in Bristol, it has become an ideal city for employers who care about the availability of labour. Thus, a graduate who chooses to reside in Bristol is positioning himself for job availability. Meanwhile, we're not talking about cheap labour as the average salary is high, while the monthly living costs are also affordable. 8. Cardiff. The next one of the best UK cities for graduates is Cardiff, the capital of Wales. It is a great city with lots of buzzing activities, including educational and cultural. If a graduate in Wales wants to live and work in a place that offers a huge salary, Cardiff is a city to consider. The average salary in Cardiff is £30,475. Cardiff also has a high employment rate, which is 76%. Only 24% of the city's residents are not in regular and gainful employment. The cost of living here isn't too high, as the monthly living cost is £638.06 on average. To rent a one-bed apartment, you need just about £613. Food and drinks are available to add colours and varieties to your life. There are 5 bars per 10,000 people and 89 restaurants per 10,000 people in Cardiff. 7. Edinburgh. This major city and capital of Scotland in the northern part of Great Britain is another one of the 10 best cities in the UK for graduates to live in. Despite its several educational opportunities with its attendant youthful exuberance, the crime rate is low here, such that a professional career can be built comfortably. This also makes it suitable for a new graduate to start his family. Furthermore, this Scottish capital has a high level of employment, which is 76%. The average salary there is £32,182, which is good enough to care for the average living cost of £652.31 per month. Quite reasonable. To start with one-bed property accommodation, you'll spend just £883. There are as many as 7 bars per 10,000 people and 84 restaurants per 10,000 people in Edinburgh. 6. York. We're next considering York as one of the best UK cities for graduates. The reason is that York has a wide range of career prospects when can be chosen from games and software development, scientific research, the financial sector and creating movies. York has become the first UK city that has the highest internet speed. In York, there are beautiful cafes, famous bars, and decent restaurants. There are as many as 9 bars for the use of 10,000 people and 89 restaurants to be shared by 10,000 people. The employment rate in York is as high as 79%, while the average monthly salary is £28,671. This is quite good given the monthly living cost of £706.46. You will need just about £723 to rent a one-bed property, which is the usual size for a new graduate. 5. Brighton and Hove. You can include Brighton and Hove in the consideration of the best UK cities for graduates if you're desirous of a work-life balance that big cities cannot offer. Although these are smaller cities, the digital marketing industry is fast-growing in Brighton. And you know this is a cool business for young graduates. The quality of life in Brighton and Hove is remarkable. There are many bars, as many as 8 for the use of 10,000 people in the city. Great foods are available aplenty in many restaurants here, which are available at the rate of 106 per 10,000 people there. All these are in addition to shopping malls and beaches. It is easily accessible from the bright lights of London for a more sophisticated life occasionally. The average salary in Brighton and Hove is £32,003, quite high like the other big cities, while the employment rate is 75%. The living cost is just £769.20. 4. Oxford. Oxford is a city known globally as the home of one of the oldest and most prestigious universities. Thanks to Oxford University, the city has become the favourite place for students, new graduates and employers. The leisure and nightlife of the city also add to its liveliness. It is then one of the best UK cities for graduates to live in. As it has a lot of job opportunities, the employment rate is as high as 81% here. Meanwhile, the average salary rate is also high here, as high as £31,472. Considering the monthly cost of £702.41, the salary isn't poor at all. There are 7 bars per 10,000 people and 87 restaurants per 10,000 people in this great university city. And for your accommodation needs, you can pay £761 to rent a one-bed property. 3. Cambridge. You always find Cambridge on any listing of UK cities where you find Oxford. Therefore, it is justifiable to find it on this list of the best UK cities for graduates due to the factors that always book it a place among the best cities to live in and work in the United Kingdom. The employment rate is high in Cambridge, reaching 81%. The city also has pubs, bars and restaurants, and other things to make life fun and enjoyable. For instance, there are 7 bars for the use of 10,000 people and 106 restaurants per 10,000 people. The wages in Cambridge are among the highest, second only to London wages. The average salary in Cambridge is £34,565. The monthly living cost in the city is £707.85, and you can rent a one-bed property for £713. 2. Manchester. Manchester is another one of the best UK cities for graduates. It's famous in the United Kingdom for British history, culture and sports. The economy of the city is being moved by the media and manufacturing sectors. It's a vibrant city full of restaurants, shopping districts, nightlife and job opportunities. All this makes it a good place for finding jobs. It has a huge employment rate of 69%. While this is lower than that of London, the living cost is also lower at £700 per month. It's easy to find fully equipped properties in Manchester, while you need just about £950 to rent a one-bed property. One attractive thing is the salary, which is £38,200 per month on average. 1. London. London will remain just one of the 10 best UK cities for graduates when the emphasis is not on salary. But if the salary is the most important serious consideration, London will remain the very best city in the UK for graduates to live in. With an average salary of £39,719, new graduates have a reason to seriously think about starting their career off in the capital of England and Britain. Job opportunity is plenty, averaging 74.4% in this vibrant and multicultural city. However, you would have to contend with the high cost of house rent, which averages £1,000 for a one-bed property. When you, as a graduate, hit the job market to decide your future, your city of choice will increase or lower your chances. Don't forget that the average salary and job opportunities are the most important factors, as you have seen. Best of luck in your next interview. If you have an experience along this line, kindly share through the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.